Well, my name is Jonathan Leonard. I'm the Senior Product Specialist and Product Specialist Manager with Native Instruments. And we're here at AES 2005 to show off a number of new products. And actually, in the next few minutes, I'm going to take you through a new product that we announced at SummerNAMM, actually, called Akoustik Piano. So actually, Native Instruments as a company, we're known initially for making fantastic instruments that people can actually run on Macs and PCs and whatever recording software that you might care to use. We're one of the few companies that actually validated the use of computers as professional music instruments. So if you use a Mac or a PC, you can run our synthesizers or samplers on your computer and actually turn it into something that's as expressive as hardware. And in this case, Native Instruments is known for many years now for making quality synthesizers, samplers like Battery, Intact, Compact, our flagship sampler called Contact 2. And one of the things that actually we got a lot of requests for was a fantastic acoustic piano. We have another product called Electric Piano, which pretty much covers vintage keyboards like Clavinet, Fender Rhodes, and Wurlitzer. But now at SummerNAMM we announced Acoustik Piano, and Acoustik Piano is it's pretty much our attempt to make a state-of-the-art sampled piano. And I'm just going to play it a little bit. So the instrument I'm actually playing right now is the Steinway Model D, and if we take a look at the software interface, I'm running Acoustik Piano in standalone mode right now. And Acoustik Piano actually is 4 pianos in one. Something that we call the Concert Grand D is actually the Steinway. We also have a Boesendorfer, a Bechstein, which is a very interesting German piano making company, and we also sampled a really cool instrument, a Steingraeber upright piano. Actually, in the sampling industry, there are quite a few sampled pianos out there, quite a few representations of Steinways and Boesendorfers, but we wanted to offer in our 4 pianos some alternate selections like the Bechstein and the Steingraeber. The Steingraeber upright piano is actually excellent to use for, it's really cool to use for things like country, blues, pop, a lot of kinds of music that maybe a grand piano, a solo grand piano is just not quite the instrument that you're looking for. So here the samples are loading up, and in a second here I'll be able to play it. And here we can actually see a representation in the software of our Steingraeber upright piano. So you can hear you really have a very, very different resonant tone for that upright piano. Now we can see there's a big gray space around the piano right now, and that indicates that we don't have any ambience. And on the right-hand side of the Acoustik Piano interface, right now we're looking at this one view. If I enable some of our parameters, on the right-hand side we can actually choose from four different acoustic spaces. We actually use convolution technology. These are impulse files. So if I actually select a recording studio, I can actually place this upright piano in a natural recording environment. Let's try out the cathedral. If I switch to a cathedral and actually bring up our reverb amount, we can hear a little bit more of that sound as if we were casting the piano further back into the cathedral space. So what we have here is we have a state-of-the-art sampled piano combined with fantastic natural reverb spaces. We also have some really excellent parameters down here to also change the character of the sound. We can actually change the lid position. If I want to close the lid on this sound, it'll basically sound a little bit closed down. we also have a built-in equalizer. Of course, we have a built-in velocity curve, so no matter what controller you're using, you can get the most expression out of acoustic piano. I'm now loading up the Boesendorfer 290. And to tell you a little bit about how we actually sampled these pianos, Native Instruments went to a lot of trouble to capture all the different characteristics of a natural acoustic piano. We sampled all the dry tones chromatically through the instrument at up to 10 velocity layers. We also took this new technology, invented this new technology called layer morphing, and it's a technique that we actually use to interpolate between these velocity layers to allow for seamless transitions from soft to hard playing. So that means when I go to play the instrument, very, very softly, and I can actually use the soft pedal, you basically transition from soft to hard playing, and you're not going to hear any stuck out notes where basically you hear sample transitions. Now, one of the other cool things that you can do, aside from the very, very awesome reverbs, is we can actually change our stereo width of the instrument. If I bring that up, we can hear basically the microphone positions are spread out to have a little bit more width. Now I'm going to change our view a little bit in acoustic piano. I'm going to switch over to solo piano mode. Looks a little bit different. We also have this really interesting full screen mode if you want to change the entire look of the instrument. And then we also have, if I enable this little tape deck icon, we have a built-in session recorder for basic 2-track recording. This is fantastic to capture a quick inspiration. It's also something that, that educators, piano teachers and students can use to hone their playing. So if I want to, I can just hit record and it's waiting for me to play something. So in this fashion, you just capture a quick inspiration and save it off to your disc as MIDI. Now, acoustic piano, like all Native Instruments products, is actually available for both Macs and PCs. It doesn't matter what platform you're using. And we support all the recording instrument interfaces. If you're using Digital Performer or Logic, you could use the audio unit version of our plugin. If you're using Sonar, you could use the DXI instrument. If you're using Cubase or Nuendo, you could certainly load up the VST. And we also support RTAS for all the Pro Tools folks. So no matter what platform or recording application you're using, you're going to be able to use the highest quality acoustic piano sounds in your system of choice. So that pretty much wraps up my demonstration of acoustic piano. My name's Jonathan Leonard, and thanks for checking us out. And if you want any information whatsoever, check out nativeinstruments.com for MP3 examples, and you can also download the demos. Thanks.